Cheers, welcome. Hi guys, I'm Laura Madden. Welcome to ReFashioned Art. This is the Runway art sale, and tonight we're gonna see 40 pieces, and everything you're seeing tonight are originals. And everything you're seeing tonight are from the early days, which is super exciting for me. I just recently had announced that it's been just 2 years that ReFashioned Art was born, that ReFashioned Art came into being as a professional endeavor. And so a lot of the pieces you're seeing tonight, we've been enjoying on the walls of our own home. And we're finally at that point where I'm ready to cut the cord and I'm ready to let them go, and hopefully they will go to a good home tonight. Everything is priced to sell. If you've been on my website, IamLauraMadden.com/art, then you will see the prices listed there are significantly higher than what I'm going to be sharing with you this evening. I did share the link to the Runway art sale. All the pieces that are shown here tonight are on my website, and that link is in my bio. If you're on my email list, then you did get that link earlier today, about an hour ago. That email should have gone out, so you can shop all these pieces and you can purchase directly from my website, directly from that link. So that said, we've got a lot to cover, 40 pieces. I want to keep this brief. I'm hoping to keep it to, the dog is going nuts. I'm hoping to keep it to like 25 minutes, but I know that's really short for me. It's hard work for the dogs. So let's get going. Cheers guys, I hope you are joining me with a cocktail. It is happy hour. Happy Thursday tonight. I am drinking Vita Tequila, which is Lisa Barlow's tequila from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Thank you, Lisa. And I'm wearing a custom design by Amanda Jacobs. She's a local designer here in Phoenix, and she's just so talented. I'm so grateful for her work. All right, so let me see. Our first one we're going to go to is Course Correct, and Course Correct is $85. This is 17 inches by 20 inches. I actually just put it up here for the show tonight, and I really love it right there, to be really honest with you. But again, this is abstract. It does come framed. It does come wired to hang exactly as you're seeing it. And if you come up close, there is some texture here on this one as well. So love that. Love that. Course Correct, 17 inches by 20 inches. And again, guys, this is from the early days. I've had this. It's been hanging in our home for close to 2 years now. So I'm really hoping someone will take advantage of this. $85, and the sale prices are going to be good for 24 hours. And again, those are all on that web page that I shared at the link in my bio, Course Correct. And that one is, if you are on the web page, that one is number 35. So Course Correct. Now some of these are framed, some are unframed. I actually have a pretty extensive inventory here. If there's something specific you're looking for, I hope you will reach out to me personally if there's nothing that you see here to suit your needs. A lot of my framed in glass, or none of my framed in glass pieces are part of this collection this evening, but I do have a lot, and I am willing to discount some of those from the early days because, like I said, it's just time to cut the cord and time to go. So next one up I'm going to show is Udine. So Udine is an abstract. This is a 16 by 20 inch canvas, unframed, and this is $100. $100. And also guys, if you are local in the Phoenix area, these will all be available for pickup right here. Starting tomorrow morning, first thing. I can also deliver if need be. If you are not local, if you're out of town, shipping is included in the price mark, so don't even worry about that. You just send me your address wherever this is going and we're all good. So $100, Udine. And if you're on the web page, shopping the Runway sale, this is number 1, 16 inches by 20 inches. This is acrylic on canvas. And this is one of my favorite things, guys. I love abstract, I love this splatter, I love simplicity, and even for me, this is a little bit more color than I'm accustomed to using, believe it or not. Okay, next one is Basic Instinct. I think this one, I have 2 Basic Instincts. instincts. I have a series here. This is Basic Instinct 1. And this is $75, 18 inches by 24 inches. So, and I want you to come really close here. My cameraman loves doing close-ups because it makes him feel really useful. So there's a lot of texture on this. And this, again, was from when I first moved into this home in Phoenix. There was a ton of leftover house paint that was left for us here by the previous owner. And if you know ReFashioned art, all of my originals are made using repurposed materials. And it's a really important part of my brand and my mission with my work to combine style and sustainability and reduce waste, conserve resources, and hopefully keep things from unnecessarily going in landfill. So this one here, you'll see the texture. I wanted to work with what I had and not fight it. So we've got amazing texture. Again, Basic Instinct 1, $75, guys. Again, these are all originals. So once it's gone, it's gone. There's only one. So I hope you will take me up on this incredible offer. So Basic Instinct 1. Now this is Basic Instinct 2, and I'll just show them together for a moment because these were meant to go together. I made them together. They don't have to go together. I'm selling them separately, but these would be amazing. So both $75 each. Basic Instinct 1, Basic Instinct 2. This one is 18 by 24. This one is, let me see, 16 by 20, a little bit smaller. Yeah. And there's Blanca. All right, guys, and these are both acrylic on canvas, unframed canvases. Do you love it? I mean, a little bit of color, not much, but these are all about the texture. And texture, it's a thing for me. I love texture because it gives a really big punch. So if you're on the webpage, number 4, Twilight, that's for sale for $350. Twilight is currently showing somewhere, but it is still available for sale. So number 4, Twilight, is not here, but that is available if you want it. Number 5 is Trusted. So this was kind of from like one of my more playful series. Unframed canvas, Trusted, $100, 18 inches by 24 inches. And whenever I can, guys, you know, sometimes my work is a little bit more minimalist and a little more pared down, a little more esoteric. Some of it's very playful and very, very empowering. And this was meant to be one of the empowering pieces. And I try to include those empowering just words and phrases whenever I can. So this one is called Trusted, $100, unframed canvas. And this is a standard canvas, as you can see. Trusted. And so guys, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate. You can put them in the comments, and I will take some time at the end to also go through any additional comments. But if you would like to see the back of something or, you know, the sides a little more in detail, please don't hesitate, because that's what we're here for. That's what we're doing this for, so please don't hesitate. Okay, next up is a square, which is one of my favorite shaped canvases. This is Optimism. So this one here is $75, 20 inches by 20 inches, acrylic on canvas. How cool. I think this one is a little bit more cool. The effect of it backed up a little. But this one is Optimism. We have a little bit of that rose gold, and then of course my favorite, black and white. But again, $75, 20 inches by 20 inches, a perfect square. And I do think this would be amazing framed. Like a lot of these guys, you'll see these are unframed canvases, and some of them, I do get very excited about framing, as you will see on some of these. And you've seen, but some of them, you know, they can just go so many different ways aesthetically, and so I do want to leave them unframed to leave it up to the buyer. But this one here is Optimism. If you are online following along on my website, this is number 6. Number 7, I will say, it has already sold. Number 7 is sold. That was Life Out Loud. Number 8, let's go on back here. We're gonna go to the other section. We've got some smaller pieces. Okay, so number 8. Any questions, concerns? How many minutes? 11 minutes? Great, that's amazing. Okay, next up, guys, we're on number 8. If you're following online, this is Aziza. So this one, actually, I lied. This one is framed in glass. I did include one framed in glass. I know I said there were none, but we have one framed in glass, and this was professionally framed, so we got it wire to hang, exactly as is. This is Aziza. This was one of my first abstract portraits with the black complexion and the white outline. So these I've shared a few times. I started doing these for some reason after our dog Maggie passed. For some reason it just was a phase that came through me, and it has become one of my favorite things to do. Again, this is Aziza, framed in glass, wired to hang. So this one is from 2019. So this one is just 2 years old. And I'll give you the sizing on this one. $75. Incredible deal, guys. Original painting, framed in glass, wired to hang, 16 inches by 18.5 inches. And this is acrylic. That's Aziza, and that's number 8. Next up is Binti. Okay, so I have this series, guys, of 3, and these are acrylic on canvas. These are unframed. I think they would be best framed. So we've got Binti, Belladonna, and Malia. These are $25 each, 9.5 by 12 inches. So Belladonna, Malia. And again, these are thin canvas. These are meant to be framed. I'm selling them as is. But again, $25. Who wants them? So Belladonna, Malia, and actually, I'm sorry, Binti, Belladonna. This is Malia. Again, 9.5 by 12 inches. Frame it. It would be great on a shelf. You could put a sawtooth hanger on the back. These are being sold as is. $25 each. All right, next up we got Amika. I've been hanging on to this one, and I love this one. 9.5 inches by 9.5 inches, $50 for Amika. Amazing, $50. This is a wood board. We've got a sawtooth hanger on the back. Amika, $50, guys. And again, 2019, summer of 2019. Abstract portrait. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Yes, we agree. Next up is Imani. If you are online, this is number 13. $75, 11 inches by 14 inches. Unframed canvas. So we've got your standard canvas, 11 by 14, Imani, abstract portrait. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And these abstract portraits, guys, I know I shared that the black complexion with the white outlining started that summer of 2019 after, a difficult time in my life, but it's just been one of my favorite things to do, and I've done a whole series of these. Actually, the first painting I sold was one of these. It was framed, but I'll share that in my stories tomorrow, just so you could see it. But that was a really special one as well. Okay, next up we have Della and Dom. These are a pair, but don't have to be. I am selling them separately. So this is Della, $200. So this one was professionally framed, custom framed. It is wired to hang. So again, this is Della. And this one is 15 inches by 18 inches, acrylic on canvas. The frames match. They're not exactly the same, but yes, they are a pair, but of course I'm selling them separately. This is Dom. And again, wired to hang, professionally framed. Let's just get a close-up on that frame because I really love this, and I handpicked this frame for these pieces. I just love it. Dom. But Della and Dom are ready to go to their forever home somewhere else. $200 each, Della and Dom. They are being sold separately. And let me see, the last of our abstract portraits, this one is Sia. Again, my favorite thing, we got the square canvas. This one is a really good depth. Sia unframed canvas, and Sia is $85, 12 inches by 12 inches. This is Sia. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. 12 inches by 12 inches. Okay, next up, we have an abstract portrait. Little bit different. Zara, $95. Professionally framed, wire to hang. Zara. Really gorgeous. I do think this would be beautiful on a shelf. Maybe a little girl's room, maybe an office. $95, guys. 13 inches by 13.5 inches acrylic on canvas. Wire to hang. 13 inches by 13.5, so not like a perfect square, but it does look like it. Zara. Get it while you can. Okay, next up, if you're following online, number 18 is SD. SD is currently being shown on exhibit, but is still available. So number 18, SD, is still available. And next up, we have the Trailblazer series. So 19, 20, and 21 is Trailblazer 1, 2, and 3. Let me see, I'm gonna create some space here. All right, so these are $100 each. These are a perfect square, 16 inches by 16 inches, and these actually do have sawtooth hanger on the back. So Trailblazer 1, and again, this is a series of 3, but they are being sold separately, so they don't have to go together, but will look amazing together. Trailblazer 1, 16 inches by 16 inches. Trailblazer 2, again, 16 inches by 16 inches. Gorgeous. And let's just close up on the texture here, because this series is all about the texture. I love my blues and golds. We have a lot of that hanging here in our home. But again, these would be great framed as well. Trailblazer 2. Last one, Trailblazer 3. So as you can see, they would be amazing in a series of 3 altogether, but don't have to be. And again, sawtooth hanger on all of these would be amazing framed. 16 inches by 16 inches. Trailblazer 1, 2, and 3. If you want to see any more of those a little bit closer up, let me know. Not a problem. Okay, one more I have right here, outside the lines. Okay, if you're following online, number 28, outside the lines is $75. 14 inches by 17 inches. It is framed. So this was the very first one I ever did where I actually painted outside the lines. I painted right over the frame, and it's not like it's never been done before, but I had just never thought of doing it. And you know what, guys? As a kid, one of my favorite things was to color outside the lines, and it was one of the things I got scolded for, but I absolutely love doing it. And for me, from the very start, that was art. Coloring outside the lines, drawing out of bounds, and this has always been art to me. So this was the very first painting I did where I literally went outside the lines, and there you go. Outside the lines, 14 inches by 17 inches, acrylic on canvas, $75. Amazing. And this does have a sawtooth hanger on the back. There you go. If you want it, guys, it's yours, only $17 today. All right, so next we're going to go to Swiss Beets. Swiss Beets, acrylic on canvas, $200. Now this one here, it does actually have a sawtooth hanger, but it is also wire to hang. But guys, abstract art, it could go any which way, which is one of the reasons I love abstract art so much. It could go any of 4 ways. Swiss Beets, $200. This is 22 inches by 26 inches. Swiss Beets, it is wire to hang as so, but again, it could go any of 4 ways. 22 inches by 26 inches. Swiss Beets. And a little color. You know I don't do color too often, but little color. Okay, so next we've got, let's go to this one right here, Jolie Lead. So I posted this earlier as a teaser on my Instagram. Jolie Lead, and again, this one was from the summer of 2019. This is $125 unframed canvas, 24 inches by 30 inches, and this is mixed media on canvas. So maybe get a little close up here. There is a good amount of texture on this one. 24 inches by 30 inches. If you're following along online, $125. Next one is Kachina. So this, again, another variation of an abstract portrait for me. This one was a little bit more, bold for me. Kachina is sold as is. And I will just show you, this is unframed, but is meant to be framed. So it is a canvas board, but I'm selling it as is, $100. 22 inches by 28 inches. So again, would be amazing framed, could make a really big impact, a really big statement on the wall, acrylic on canvas board. Very cool. All right, next up, we have the Worlds Joining series. So this is a series of 4. So these are back here, so I'm just gonna pull them out. So it's Worlds Joining 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these are $125, I'll come over here. These are $125 each. If you want all 4, then I would do $400 for the series. Otherwise, if you want just 1 or 2, it's $125 each. Questions? Oh, well, you know what? The skirt is actually not for sale. This is a custom design by Amanda Jacobs. I will share her Instagram handle later today in my stories. This was a gift, but I'm sure she could make one for you. All of her designs are custom, so this one is not for sale, unfortunately. But who knows, maybe a future show. Okay, Worlds Colliding. What was that? Okay, good. That's perfect. So this is Worlds Colliding 1, unframed canvas, and Worlds Colliding are 16 inches by 20 inches, acrylic on canvas. Worlds Colliding 1. And again, guys, these are meant to be a series. They could all go together, but don't have to. Worlds Colliding, can you see here? Worlds Colliding 2. So again, unframed. Would be amazing framed. Worlds Colliding 2. $125 each, or if you want all 4, $400 for the 4. Worlds Colliding 3. And then we have Worlds Colliding 4. Okay. So, next up, let me know if you have questions about those. We did that. All right, Life Moves. Here we are. If you're following online, this is number 29. So this is 26.5 by 33 inches. This is a wood panel. Mixed media on wood panel, Life Moves. Now I want to show guys, this, it's got a little bit of weight to it. It is wired to hang, but because of the ledges, you could hang it any of 4 ways, easily, or you could add a wire. But currently it is wired to hang on the horizontal. I actually love it. Ooh, is this sliding? Hold on. Definitely don't want that one, this is heavy. I don't want that one to go. All right, so that one is wired to hang on the horizontal, but as you can see, abstract art could go any of 4 ways, and again, could be framed perfectly. That one is Life Moves. $275. All right, next we have this one here, Presents 2. Now I'm gonna just show you, at pan over here, this is Presents 1. That's not for sale, but this one here was modeled after that. So I got so much interest on that one. That one's not for sale, but this one is Presents 2. This is actually mixed media on a wood panel as well. 24 inches by 27 inches, $225. And I will just show, so this one here again, the wood panel. It is wired to hang like so. People love it like this. It could easily be hung as is and is being sold as is. Okay, voila. That one is Presents 2. Next up we have Space. If you're following online, this is number 33. This is being sold for $100. Good size, 24 inches by 36.5. I'd like you to come really close. I apologize, the lighting in here is not ideal, but prices do include shipping. Yes, all of the prices, I am sharing all the prices online includes shipping, correct. So you pay, that's what you pay, shipping is included. So this one here, guys, Space. So this is a wood panel. This one is not wired to hang. Could be wired to hang. I think it would be amazing framed, but I am selling it as is, only $100, 24 inches by 36.5 inches. And again, this one is all about texture. We've got a little bit of blue, we've got a little bit of gold. This one is all about the texture. Mixed media on wood. And so guys, if you're following online, number 34, Fashion 1 is on display. It is still available, it is still for sale, but Fashion 1 is on display. That's $400. And then, let me see, we've got Hello, I Love You. That's number 30 online. And it's $150. 16 inches by 16 inches, mixed media on canvas. So standard size canvas. This one has a sawtooth hanger. Could be amazing framed to your liking. Hello, I Love You, 16 inches by 16 inches. Again, I try and include those positive and uplifting words and messages. And this is definitely one of those. $150 on the runway sale. Okay, so what do we got next? We got Pride 1. Pride 1 had a sister. She has sold. Pride 1 is available 24 inches by 36 inches, $400, mixed media on canvas. 24 inches by 36 inches. People ask for color. I finally have given them color. So $400 today, and then next we've got Home Sweet Home. This was done last April, so April 2020, and that was just after our stay-at-home order went into effect here in Phoenix, and so I did this because I was trying to convince myself to be happy at home. I eventually became happy at home, but this was from that time. So $350, mixed media on canvas, 23.5 inches by 31.5 inches. And as you can see, guys, abstract art could go any of which way, but I will tell you, this one is wired to hang. This one is wired to hang like so. I personally like it more upright, but it is wired to hang like so. And this is being sold as is. $350 on the Runway art sale. All right, so next we're gonna have to just squeeze in here just a little bit. So this one is Flow, and this is 31.5 by 41.5, $450. And the cool thing about this is a vintage frame that I reworked, I refashioned. And this is acrylic on canvas. This is wired to hang as is. It's also wired to hang on the horizontal. So it's ready to go to hang either of which way. $450, great size, would fill a great space, beautiful frame. All right, that's Flow. And then one of my favorites, but I just cannot find a place for it. Unfortunately, this is Modern Tides, also vintage frame that I reworked. $500, and this one is wired to hang on the horizontal. $500, 28.5 inches by 40.5 inches, and this is acrylic on canvas. And I will just share, so this one is wired to hang. I'm gonna show the back. Sorry, I know it's not ideal, but it is wired to hang on the horizontal, so like so. But of course, it could be wired any of which way, abstract art. I scared the dog. Okay, so this one is Modern Tides. And I think we've got just one left, lucky. Trust Life. So again, guys, like I said, I try and include the positivity whenever I can. Trust Life, vintage frame, amazing frame. So hard to let this go just because I love the frame so much. Also color. Trust Life, $400. And again, guys, if you've seen the original prices, these are all significantly discounted, anywhere from 50 to 70% off what I normally have these prices published for. $400, 20 inches by 24 inches. Get a close up. How gorgeous is that frame? Again, vintage frame, mixed media on canvas. And this one is wired to hang, as is. Trust Life. And I think that's a really positive, empowering, uplifting message we can all use right now, right? So I hope this goes to a really good home. So that's it, guys. That's 40 pieces we saw. How are we doing on time?
Great.
Cheers. Okay. So guys, the link to shop, to actually purchase, is in my bio right here on Instagram. Again, if you're on my email list, you got the email, should have gone out 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's on @IamLauraMatt on Instagram. It's here @ReFashioned Art Instagram, linked in my bio. And of course, if you are one of my collectors, you already got the link as well. Any questions, guys, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much for joining me. Your support these last 2 years has been really unprecedented. It has taken me through what's a difficult time for all of us this last year and a half. And so ready to part with these guys. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will enjoy those sale prices as well. All right, guys, cheers. These prices will be up for the next 24 hours, and then we will go back to reality. All right, guys, bye-bye.